All right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We need to talk about this $2,000 like me money that Trump wants to give out. I'm not saying that I couldn't use the money and I wouldn't appreciate it if there was some other way to pay for it, like billionaires paying their taxes. I would say, yeah, that's a great thing. But these tariffs are not the way. Even if there was 100% tariff on China, it wouldn't come. We only do like three. I'm ballparking here, so don't throw rocks. Like 380, $400 billion worth of trade. It wouldn't come out to be enough. $2,000 per person for 320 million, something like that, 340, something like that, million people, is that comes out to about $800 billion. We simply can't afford Trump's bribe me money. We can't, as a nation, as a civilization, or whatever. We gotta say no. You're a criminal. You need to go to jail. We don't need that from you. We need to tax the billionaires and then get that money and probably a lot more. I mean, like if we tax billionaires like they had been before Reagan and all that, they were 70%, I believe. We could afford to give everybody like 1,000 a month or 500 a month, like a subsidy. If you don't need it, donate it, give it away, do whatever, get a tax break for it or whatever. If you donate it, if you do need it, well, there it is. You know, at least you had something. The the disposable life that the billionaires enjoy, and they want that for us too, is what I'm trying to get at. Is the inflation that we have, y'all? We can't do that no more. I'm not saying do stuff on a budget. Look at that. I did that as much on a budget as I can. All this stuff is on a budget as I can. I don't mean like that. I mean, but use stuff that's going to be there tomorrow as well, is what I'm trying to get at, where there's longevity in it. And the more longevity you can get, the better you are. No, you don't. No one needs a $4 million house. You don't need a $400,000 house. The price of materials needs to come down where it's more realistic, and build with different materials. I mean, hempcrete, that's a remarkable material. There's so much of that. I mean, you could truly do earthship. I mean, the real hardcore earthship. Even here, I've showed it a couple times. There's a little dugout over here for the vegetables, or was. Now it's a little bit too warm. Before the floors are turned on, it's about 70 degrees. The second you turn the floor on in any way, it jumps up to about 76, is what I'm trying to get at. And I was going to back this up. Give me a second. There we go. But it jumps up to about 76. So it don't do for vegetables no more. But it shows you how deep the energy is. And if you had like something that you could clean, like HVAC, like aluminum tubing, or I mean like where I had friends back in the day, and they did HVAC for the hospital, and they described different things. I don't know exactly what it is, but there's people that do, is what I'm trying to get at. And you could put that kind of a system down where that air temperature is 60 degrees, 70 degrees, like that, and run that through the HVAC, and just bring in fresh air, and then run it through that system, and then bring it into the house, is what I'm trying to get at. To mix with the air that's in here, and use this air to heat that air down, blah, blah, blah. They get a good one, and they'll tell you about it, is what I'm trying to get at. But that's like 3 foot, that temperature is like 3 foot down in the ground here. And that's just from this concrete, just from heating this concrete. But it would be enough to like make your house like more perfect livable is what I'm trying to get at. Other than that, y'all, it is the free money we just can't afford. That's what it comes down to. We can't. There's no more gimme gimmicks that we can do. And yes, in the COVID, a lot of people, everybody needs money. The poor need money. Period. I mean, I'm conservative, but I'm not stupid. Everything, every problem in the world can be fixed with money. The problem is the imbalance. We have billionaires that have it all, and they still want more, like a mental fucking illness. And then we have the poor who need it and can't get enough of it. I mean, that is the problem. And then you got some that are, just flat ass lazy and they just, want, more, and they run around like a drunken whore. I think we call them politicians. Yeah, I think that's the term for that. Um, yeah. But yeah, we can't afford this money, this gimme money. We just can't, y'all. I wish we could. If we tax the billionaires, we could. We could get a stipend every month. Um, there's a lot of stuff we could do if we just tweak the way we do it, um, and stop worshiping this mental illness. Agreed. So, all right, guys, we'll talk to you then. Bye.